Today's top stories and your weather forecast in the first 8 minutes. Now on 8 News at 11.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Darielle Snipes. Our top story tonight, Governor Terry McAuliffe joins other Virginia Democrats calling for Delegate Joe Morrissey of Henrico County to resign. This comes one day after Morrissey pleaded to a charge in a teen sex case. 8 News reporter Tim Ronka sat down with the delegate today and joins us from the newsroom on what Morrissey had to say. Tim.
You'll recall Morrissey was accused of having an inappropriate sexual relationship with a 17-year-old girl who worked in his law office. As of yesterday, he is now serving a year-long jail sentence, but he is on work release, so he can hold his office during the day. That's where I met up with him this afternoon. It was business as usual for Delegate Joe Morrissey Saturday afternoon. He met with constituents at his Capitol office like he normally does on Saturdays. But during that time, several state officials, including fellow Democrat Governor Terry McAuliffe, called for him to step down. There have been calls for you to possibly step down. Would you like to address that?
I'm going to address it in a few days. I'll say this, though. The ultimate arbiter of whether you serve or whether you should serve is the voters.
Morrissey was supposed to go on trial next week, but on Friday he entered an Alford plea to the charge of contributing to a delinquency of a minor. An Alford plea means a defendant admits there is enough evidence to be convicted, but does not admit guilt. I asked him if he feels his constituents will think he's guilty anyway.
I don't think people will perceive that because everything is going to come out. I have every intention of this entire story unfolding in a civil case.
Morrissey says he is allowed out of jail 10 hours a day for work, 7 days a week, and will serve about 6 months of his sentence, and says he is committed only to the upcoming legislative session.
I never say I'm going to do something and don't follow through with it.
I also asked Morrissey if he would talk about the nature of his relationship with the woman from his office, but he declined and only mentioned he does intend to go forward with the civil suit that he mentioned. As it happens, he will address the media tomorrow at 10 a.m. at the New Kingdom Christian Ministries in the North Side. Of course, stay with 8 News for the latest on this developing story. Tim Ronka, 8 News.